Planet Dolan. From how he gets sick to why the sky is red at sunset, we answer several of your most burning questions about life. I'm Danger Dolan, and I'm here to
read out the real answers, because today I, Nixium, shall be reading out the truth.
Oh, it's gonna be like that, is it? Yeah, that's great. Nathan Burge asks, if all the money was distributed evenly to everyone on Earth, how much would we have?
All anybody ever cares about is money. There's more to life than wealth, you know.
Oh yeah? What would that be, Mr. Big Blue Elf guy?
Fighting!
Oh, you prefer fighting over money?
Fighting is the only way to truly know a person. How can you forge a strong friendship without first pummeling each other in combat?
Oh yeah? This might come as a shock, but I prefer friendships where we don't almost kill each other.
You'll see, Dolan. One day we shall do battle, and if we both survive, our bonds will be stronger than iron.
I'd rather just be work colleagues, if that's okay with you. If all the money in the world was in US dollars, there would be roughly 30.7 trillion bucks as of 2016. If that 30.7 trillion was divided by the population of Earth, 7.5 billion, then everyone would receive almost 4,100 bucks. Enough for maybe a used car? Rooney Joy asks, is there a reason why people didn't smile in old photos and paintings?
So their descendants could see how disappointed they are with them. Not me, though. Here's a portrait of my great-grandsire. You can just see the pride on his face.
You know, Nixium, he looks a lot like you. In fact, he looks exactly like you, but with a mustache painted on.
Yeah, the family resemblance is pretty strong.
Although today we see smiles as a symbol of happiness, in the past, smiles were associated with the lewd and drunks. If you wanted to appear as a right and proper person, you would not smile for your portrait. Old photos also had a long exposure time. It would be uncomfortable to maintain a smile for the time needed to capture your image. Joshua Manglion asks, who are the tallest people on Earth?
Hill giants are definitely the tallest people. They live on top of dales, and they're incredibly shy.
Oh, giants, come on. Next you're gonna tell me they grind human bones to make their bread.
Don't be silly. They use flour just like everybody else. They made some stew for me, though. You want to try some?
Oh man, how delicious! Nah, I'm good.
Your loss. Oh my god. Now that is some good stew!
The Netherlands seem to be the world's tallest nation, particularly its males, with the average Dutchman measuring about 183 centimeters or 6 feet. It would seem that Latvia is home to the world's tallest women, who on average are around 170 centimeters or 5 feet 7 inches tall. JP Loves Cats asks, why do male animals hate other male animals?
It's a guy thing. We fight, we make up, and then we become friends. Oh, by the way, Dolan, whenever you're ready for our trial of friendship, I picked out some weapons for you. Now, you seem like a halberd type of guy.
Do you have a gun?
A gun? That's not a weapon for a display of physical strength.
No, not for the trial. I just really want to get out of here.
Oh, Dolan, I can tell we are fast becoming good pals. Ha!
Male animals often compete for the opportunity to mate with a female of the same species. Males will often be brought into conflict with others over territory or to establish a hierarchy through dominance in which one male has breeding rights with the females. Arthur 8 asks, how do we get sick?
Well, I don't. Being undead, I am immune to all forms of illness. Just look at me. I am the pinnacle of health.
Oh, Nixium, you dropped some of your face on the ground.
Ooh, thanks, Dolan. I'll staple that back on later.
You're a goddamn weirdo. You're a loony. Infectious diseases are caused by pathogens like viruses and bacteria. These can enter our body in numerous ways through the air we breathe, the food we eat, or open wounds on our skin. Fortunately, the human body has an immune system to combat some of these illnesses. Elizabeth Wharton asks, why does the sky go red at sunset?
A red sky is a sign that blood has been spilled, and a lot of it. Who could be responsible for such a massacre?
Hey Nixium, I noticed you killed my Gooby. I'm gonna shoot you in your stupid face. Oh, and then you're gonna bring her back to life. Look, I found a mop. You're gonna clean all this up too.
Oh.
At sunrise and sunset, the light from the sun must travel through more of the Earth's atmosphere before it reaches our eyes. During these times, certain colors of light scatter from our vision, like violet and blue, leaving only the colors that can travel further. In this case, yellow, orange, and red. Sudden Repeat asks, is it possible for the oceans to ever dry out?
If my old foe, the fire god, ever frees himself from his prison within the sun, he'll vaporize all the waters of the world. Luckily, though, I am here to stand vigil against his return.
Oh, thanks. I feel real safe with you standing there, staring at the sun like a lunatic, instead of cleaning up the rest of the blood.
But...
No buts! Nobody believes your lies anymore. You're like that story about the wolf and the kid. No sun god. Zip it! It's possible that one day all of the Earth's oceans will evaporate. Although humans will be long gone by then, it's believed that in roughly 4 billion years, the sun will grow to become a giant red star that will raise Earth's temperature to thousands of degrees, and our oceans will evaporate. Epic Gaming 001 asks, what is the smallest known planet in the universe?
This one right here. Check it out. I picked this up on my travels across the cosmos. I was told that it was home to 14 billion teeny tiny people. Pretty cool, right?
There are 14 billion people living on a tiny planet in a jar.
Yeah, you want to take a look? Here, catch. Uh-oh, looks like someone has butterfingers. Yeah.
The smallest known planet that we've discovered is located in the Kepler-37 system, which is about 210 light years from Earth. The planet's name is Kepler-37b and is only slightly larger than our moon. Can a homeless child be given homework?
You know what? I just had a great idea. Dolan, why don't we try and help homeless children?
Huh, that's actually a pretty decent thing for you to suggest. What?
Yeah, we can give them like food and shelter, but in return, they have to work for us. It's genius. Everybody wins.
Oh yeah, they'll really appreciate being made into slaves. I don't know if you've heard, but here, we consider that, slightly immoral.
Huh. This really is a strange world.
Child in education will be given homework whether or not they have a home. Sadly, children that do not have a permanent residence tend to underperform in school as they lack the resources needed to study effectively. Umara-chan asks, can a blind person sleep with their eyes open?
I recommend you all sleep with your eyes open. I do it every night. That way no monster or villain will get the drop on me while I slumber.
Oh yes, Nixium. Please protect us from all the things that go bump in the night.
Dolan! Are you saying that some foul being haunts you at night?
What? No.
Don't worry. I shall protect you, my ally, from this night bumper that you speak of. This I vow.
Oh yeah? 'Cause that's not creepy at all. A blind person's eyes require rest when they sleep, even if they cannot see with them. Just like all humans, sleeping with your eyes open can be a symptom of the sleep disorder nocturnal lagophthalmos. It's possible that a blind person could have this disorder.
Now you get some rest now, my doughy little friend. Have no fear because Nixium, that's me, will protect you this evening.
Would you just go home?
I would, but I don't actually have anywhere to live.
Well, can you at least put the torch out?
Sure.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night, Dolan. And good night, lurking demon in the shadows.
Good night, boys. Yeehaw!
This video was made possible by our fans over on Patreon. Thanks for your support, guys.
Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one!